In our last video, we completed the editing of the course descriptions, added it in the appropriate places, added the syllabus, and added the question, did you read and understand the syllabus? The next thing we want to do is take a look at our outline that we did in Word. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here for the moment. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to come back to the outline we did in Word. And now we want to take a look at adding the assignments, okay, for each day. So we have workbook 1, 2, basically everything's going along. We're not going to worry about anything that's a test right now. That's a different topic. So we're going to come through here and we're going to add the workbook assignments. So what I want to do is come over to Moodle. Okay, I'm going to come down to the day 1. And again, my editing is turned on, so I see this add activity or resource. So for day 1, it's chapter 1. So we're going to come in here and click on add activity or resource, and from the pop-up box, we're going to click assignment. Okay, I'm going to click add, and I'm going to wait for the assignment screen to come up. Now, all assignments, we always start, if it's homework, okay, we always start with homework. And every course has to have homework. There's no ways around it. So we're going to say what we want to do. Okay, read chapter 1 and complete chapter 1 workbook. Okay, and we're going to scroll all the way down. Not going to worry about dates right now. Okay, I'm going to make sure file submission and online text is checked. I'm probably going to raise this number of submitted files to the max just because it's workbook pages, and we'll get into that in a little bit. I want to come down to activity completion. We want to change completion from manual to student must view this activity when it's completed, and student must submit this activity to complete it. We're going to click save and return to course. Okay, that's chapter 1. I'm going to do the same thing for chapter 2. Okay, and again, I'm going to click on add activity or resource. I'm going to find assignment. I'm going to click add. And again, because we have to have homework, we're going to lift it as homework. Workbook chapter 2, read chapter 2 and complete workbook. And I'm going to come down. I'm not going to worry about availability. I'm just going to go ahead and change my number of uploaded files. Activity completion, we don't want to make it manual. We want to make the only one I don't check here is student must receive a grade. That's on the instructor. That's not on the student. Okay, we want to make sure we also always give it a date, but we can set those dates at a later time. You don't have to set those now. There's an easier way to do it. Okay, I'm going to skip over because I want to come down to the first day of chapter 5 because chapter 5 is split up into multiple days. So again, we're going to do assignment, but we're going to have to narrow that down a little bit. Okay, according to the syllabus or according to the outline, we're not going to cover the whole chapter. So again, we have homework, and we're going to say workbook chapter 5, page 69 to 84 because we're narrowing this down. Read chapter 5, pages 69 to 84, and complete appropriate workbook pages. Okay, and again, if we have a spelling error, you can do a control right click on it, and you can get the correct spelling in most browsers. Come down. I'm going to change that number of uploaded files. You'll never see a student upload 20 files, but it's still worth making sure that they'll never run out of file space. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to do this for the entire course. Okay, and then once you have all the homework in for your courses, then we can start adding the next thing we'll go to, and we'll do it under a different PowerPoint or a different presentation, is we're going to go ahead and start adding the PowerPoint in the lecture material.